Life is an illusion. Xuefeng. An illusion is a phenomenon that appears in fantasies, hallucinations, and dreams. Moreover, anything that arises and vanishes in an instant can also be called an illusion. By extension, phenomena that appear and disappear within a short period are illusions too. Mirages are illusions, so are soap bubbles. Scenarios and dreams are illusions, as are scenes conjured up while lying in bed. These imagined scenarios are illusions. Following this logic, the fleeting bloom of a night blooming cereus is an illusion, and so are vast numbers of cells, microorganisms, and fungi. Countless photos appearing on the internet are illusions, as are computer games and TV dramas. Dreamscapes are illusions because they exist only briefly. If a person dreams continuously for 100 years, would that dreamscape not be an illusion? Of course, it would be. When one wakes up, the dream vanishes. How can it not be an illusion? Thus, no matter how long a phenomenon exists, if it completely disappears at some point, it is an illusion. This reasoning leads us to conclude that life itself is an illusion because even if a person lives for 100 years, they eventually disappear entirely. How can that not be an illusion? After dreaming all night, we wake up in the morning without giving further thought to the dream's twists and turns because, after all, it was just a fantasy, a dream, an illusion. Dreams don't significantly affect our mood or emotional state. Given that we've deduced life to be an illusion, should we get sentimental about life's twists and turns? Is there a need to fret over many things in life or to be adamant about achieving a goal? Is it necessary to insist others act according to our will? When this life's illusion fades, won't it disappear just like a dream? When the earth, our habitat, eventually vanishes in the vast universe, all of humanity, as an illusion, will disappear. What more of an individual? By analyzing and judging in this way, my intention is to awaken you from the dream, to stop being human and become an immortal. After waking from a dream, would you delve back into it, clinging to a particular scene or taking offense on behalf of someone in the dream? Of course not, because it was just a fantasy, an illusion. Similarly, life itself is a fantasy, an illusion. Is it necessary for us to get entangled in the people and events within this illusion of life? Certainly not. Who still remembers their great-grandparents? Let alone great-grandparents, even grandparents have become vague or entirely forgotten. 100 years after our death, who will remember us? We think we are important now, but that's purely an illusion. Important people in history have died, and though they thought they were significant, what happened after their death? The earth continued to rotate, humanity continued to thrive, and civilizations marched forward never ceased. Therefore, when people around us die, there's no need for excessive sorrow. Death is the most normal phenomenon. Everyone will die, ourselves included. Why should we be overly anxious, fearful, and sad over an illusion? No one can control their dreams, just as no one can control their life. Don't be deluded into thinking that what we do will necessarily lead to specific outcomes. It's impossible. Unexpected events can change everything, and people's fortunes can turn overnight. How can anyone control their life? If it's time to go barefoot, don't expect to wear shoes. If it's time to come down from the mountain, don't hope to stay atop. When basking in spring's warmth, one can't foresee desolation. In despair, one can't foresee a bright future. Therefore, don't force yourself to study, don't suppress yourself to work, don't go against your heart to do things you dislike. What about success theories, standing out, becoming a billionaire, glorifying ancestors, or leaving a lasting legacy? All are nonsense once the dream ends. The most challenging trap to escape in life is the snare of emotions. The most troubling aspect of life is relationships. What is love in this world? It's so powerful it makes life and death vow to each other. Now think about it. If life is just an illusion, a dream that means nothing once it ends, is it worth getting worked up over emotions? Better to be heartless. People's greatest fear is losing what they have, be it wealth, power, status, reputation, or loved ones. But there's no need for such fears. What's yours can't escape. What's not yours can't be kept. Besides, life is an illusion that vanishes in a moment. Why demean or trouble yourself over it? Why not live carefreely? Has there ever been someone in human history so intelligent that they could control everything? No. Everyone is just acting, playing a role in a script. If there were truly someone who, through wisdom and ability, could control everything, that person would never die and would enjoy boundless fortune and longevity. But does such a person exist? No. This proves that people are but grains of sand in a dust storm, drops of water in rivers and seas. We can't control everything. Since this is the case, why not go with the flow and take life a bit easier? People go to great lengths for their health and appearance, investing much effort in wellness and beauty. But what's the outcome? Regardless of daily exercises or dietary supplements, those destined to fall ill still do, and those fated for a short life still meet their end prematurely. No matter how much makeup is applied or how many cosmetic surgeries are undergone, wrinkles stealthily creep onto foreheads and cheeks with age, and signs of aging become more apparent daily. It's unstoppable. Since it can't be stopped, why try to stop it? Life is brief. Why waste it fussing over this and that, only to age and die without understanding what's happening? It's not worth living in an illusion and being deceived by it. Are you worried? What are you worried about? You worry in your dreams, but what about after you wake up? It seems unnecessary because, after all, it was just a dream. But here's the thing, life is also a dream, still not genuinely anything. Life will end, and after it does, won't all those worries vanish? Enjoy the present, don't worry about tomorrow or the future. Everything is predetermined in the script. Worrying is futile. Why waste time and mood playing in an illusion? The mindset of someone asleep differs from that of someone awake. The sleeping individual is helplessly intoxicated by their dreams, possibly filled with anxiety, stress, sorrow, and fear. But the awakened person sees through all this as an illusion. Therefore, they experience neither intense joy nor sorrow, living leisurely. Who is this person? Of course, an immortal. In the universe, aside from the greatest creator, everything is an illusion. We live in illusions, and all life exists within illusions. In this sense, illusions are reality, the stage of life. A person dreams one dream after another throughout their life, with dreams constituting their life. Although people alive today live in illusions, this is the reality of life. Don't expect to live a real life without illusions. Even in the paradises of the 1,000-year world, the 10,000-year world, and the celestial islands continent of the Elysium world, those are still illusions, just longer lasting and more beautiful ones. Clearly, everything is an illusion, but people's thinking can't seem to grasp this concept. They stubbornly, obstinately, and defiantly cling to the belief that it's not an illusion, but a vivid reality. Only when the dream ends, when the soap bubble bursts, do they reluctantly and regretfully leave the fantasy behind. Knowing that life is an illusion, how should we live correctly? No matter what, if something makes you happy, joyful, free, and content, do it. Whatever it is, if it goes against your wishes and desires, don't do it. If it's fun, enjoy it to the fullest. If not, goodbye. Better never to see it again. If something annoys you but you have no choice but to do it, then just get by and do a perfunctory job. August 22nd, 2017. ChatGPT can make mistakes. Consider checking important information.